Everybody knows it's got to be absolute quiet. Thank you. First of all, I want to thank Yoni. I know the other side had they say one of the most well-known political people in town to run their campaign, and had some other very professional people. I have to tell you that, Baruch Hashem, we never hired a campaign manager. What we had was the heart of the people of the community. What we had was you. A short time ago, I received a call, and it was very gracious. I received a call from Nachman Collar to congratulate, he said, yes, no, God forbid, to congratulate us on what he called our great victory. And I told him, I thanked him for the phone call, and I told him that I look forward to working with him and all the people that supported his plan to see how many houses were actually said it's a great idea. I'm thrilled. I am going to ask them, I'm going to say to them, I want to work with you and make it happen. So stay tuned for that. Okay? Let me say, Yoni said it before, and I have to be very honest with you. I don't even know where to start. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. You know, some of this sounds better in Yiddish. The Warmkeit, the warmness, the Übergegeben mentioned people were. When I walk the streets, the people that are here, I have to spend time going to so many of the people here who played such a role, like Yoni said, who took it to heart. It wasn't about me alone. It was about the strength and the future of this community. That's what this campaign was all about. I want to thank a good friend. We know each other a long time, and again, I can't start even with people. First of all, we'd be here all night, and also I would leave out somebody, and God forbid, the last thing I ever want to do in my life, the last thing I ever want to do is to hurt anyone. I even have a hard time, even people who are vicious and malicious, and really not good people, unfortunately. You know, Klal Yisrael was always faced with something called the Erev Rav. Now we had it in the Midbar, and unfortunately, we still have it. It's a problem. People who want to undermine, people who want to hurt, just to hurt for the sake of hurting. Because maybe they feel taller, or they feel bigger when they hurt somebody else. So I can't start with mentioning people, but I will show you my gratitude. And one of the ways I'm going to do it, besides coming to you, not just before, but afterwards, I'm going to come and personally thank you. But the real way to thank you is to tell you the following. After 32 years of doing so many things, you know, during this campaign, the people in the streets all over Borough Park, and they reminded me of all the things. You know, people coming over to me saying, you remember 29 years ago what you did for me? Or people telling me stories that I've long forgot. Because by me, you know, I want to know what I can do now and what I can do tomorrow. So let me tell you what I'm going to give you in return. Because you had the tachan in me. You had faith in me. Let me tell you what I'm going to give you in return. I am going to work harder than ever before to produced for this community. And that's not gonna be hard, because I enjoy doing it. The Skeleton Rebbe told me last week, you know, these words, and it sounds much better in Yiddish, so I'll do it in Yiddish, and I'll interpret maybe for one person or three that don't understand Yiddish. Was mit tief verananderen, tiefen versiert. And I love that philosophy. What you do for somebody else, you're really doing for yourself. That's what the Skeleton Rebbe said, and it's so beautiful and so real. It's all about doing. And by the way, looking at you over here, the chesed right here in this room, forget about me. What you do for other people is unbelievable. It's why I love this community, because of all the chesed. Because people's an gave on so many different levels. So Hashem, I thank. I forgot something. Oh my God. I forgot to do the first thing, the right thing. I forgot this. I forgot to thank HaKadosh Baruch Hu for this great victory tonight. Thank you, Hashem. And I said before, I want to recognize, I don't know if both are here, but one is right there, back there. You know, I'll tell you a little story. You know, I'm a little bit of an auction. People think I'm very modest, but you know, I have an ego like everybody else. Not a very big ego. Not to the point where I want to hurt other people because I have a big ego. But let me tell you, this person came on the radio show last Thursday. And I'm telling you the truth. You know, I've worked all my life. Do I need anyone to endorse me like a political person or anything like that? And this person was on the show. He's a dear friend. We worked together. If anybody knows who I am, this person worked with me for 10 years. We worked together in my office. He knows what I'm all about. He knows there's no shtick. We don't play games. We don't pretend. We don't send people to other people, to the other people to help them once they come to us. We try to do whatever we can. And with Hashem's help, what Hashem wants us to be matzliach, we're matzliach. I'm only the messenger, that's all. But I asked Simcha, in fact, I'm not going to tell you all the secrets, but Simcha was sitting there, and like I said, we go back a long time. And I asked Simcha, it wasn't rehearsed, it wasn't planned. He didn't come on the show with notes. I asked Simcha if he would endorse me on the air. And his response was so magnificent, so wonderful, so real, so amnestic, not rehearsed, not political. It was from the heart, it was true. So I want to thank my dear friend, and we should be able to continue. We have a lot of work to do in Albany that's very important for us. I want to thank my dear friend, Simcha Felder. Listen, I know him and you know him, but I know him even better than you. This man, I don't need a drink. This guy is real, and is amnestic, and is immigrating. So let's hear it for our great state senator, Senator. Anyway, so I don't want to keep you. Oh, I have to mention one other person. I'm not sure. You know, I want to do the right thing. But there is one person, other person, who, again, everybody likes him. Everybody who works with him knows what kind of person he is. I just want to recognize my chief of staff, but forget about titles, forget about such things. You know, I want you to know, And he goes in the morning, he opens up Landslide Shul at davening one time, 4:30 in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. That's who he is. That's the kind of person he is. Mark Cronenberg, my chief. Anyway, I don't want to keep you. I want you to let you have a good time. Oh, see, that's why he's mentioning the staff. He told me, see, I'm telling them tonight I can say anything. He says, thanks, Shadi. That's my wife. Shadi, thank you. So listen, everybody here. Only Hashem can reward you for your being so ibigigate. And I want to tell you one final thing that I'm getting off. Everything that I do that's good, and by the way, Kanai we have 6-7 people who work full-time in my office to help people. We help people all the time. Come to the office, sit there and see what goes on in my office. So I want to tell you, you work, you were involved, you helped, you have a chaylik, or a chaylik, in everything that we do. You're now a partner with me, with everything I do. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. And please enjoy. Thank you very much.